I'll give it everything I've got. Just like the first match is about to begin. I do not wish to fight. I don't care. Hello, everyone who enters the stream. Welcome to the Omniverse of Nick's Saturday stream. Zeke! It's great to see you, man. I was just talking like a few streams ago about how I don't even see Slick Devil, Braden Douglas, Dennis Edict, Time Assassin. We don't even see those guys anymore. They used to be the regulars. Now it's like you, TF Motion Freak, King Devin, and Nuclear Longshot, and sometimes my brother. We're going to... Eventually, it's going to be all kinds of new regulars and different people. I was wondering whenever you were going to pop up again. I haven't seen you in like a minute. But it's great to see you back. I'm just playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, or Budokai Tenkaichi 4, which is getting its next DLC here at the end of this month. That should have realistically blown up the planet. Not gonna lie. Dragon Ball logic. Hopefully you've kept up with everything on this channel. Or do I need to catch you up a little bit? It might be a little hard. Unless you did unless you do know what's going on. And then I don't have to explain so much. Oh, great. Of course, now I'm fighting Goku. It's Goku, but, you know, I gotta be a little silly. Nuclear Longshot, a.k.a. Kaz, should be on at 3:30. So, he's taking a nap. I'd be taking a nap too because of my broken sleep last night, but I've gotten onto streams before tired, so I wasn't gonna let that stop me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been waiting to tackle the COVID what if for quite some time. Besides that one, there's John Wick versus Crystal from The Hunt. I doubt that anyone on here has seen The Hunt. Not yet. No one has mentioned that they have. So it's probably not worth even talking about it with you. Unless by some miracle you have seen it. It's a really good movie. I highly recommend checking it out. Just like Salvage that we talked about, you should definitely check it out. I guarantee everyone's checked out Salvage at this point. But The Hunt, you should definitely see that movie. It's a 2020 film where basically these group of people led by this mad girl Athena hunt these lesser people because of a comment made by a girl named Crystal May Creasy. Although the one that's used in the John Wick versus Crystal, she was the wrong one and ends up killing Athena in the end. So just goes to show. Sometimes things are better left alone. And then Jackson Storm in Cars 1. And then currently, the Clara surviving is the what if that is on right now. So it's like the Gargiulo one, except Clara definitely has way, way, way more potential. If you haven't seen the first few parts, I would check that out. And then I just made an update. Let me specifically go to the part of the update that's most important. You're not a Dragon Ball person, so the Cell Jr. story is just better left alone. Okay. So after the Cell Jr. one, so after the Clara's story and everything, the next story is the final episode to the Walking Dead Cars verse and Thunder's entrance into Thunder's infinite omniversal quest. So for the rest of the channel, Thunder is going to be going through multiple loops, bounds, timelines, continuities. It's going to all be Thunder. So when I retire from this channel 10, 20, however many years down the line, Thunder's going to be all grown up. I'm not making him an old man, but he is going to be all grown up. And it's going to be him going through every continuity and everything, all of it. He's going to go to different timelines. It's going to be amazing. And after that is the Cell Jr. story. And then Jill Roberts, which let's talk about that for a second. The Jill Roberts story is going to be basically a fan-made Scream 7, because I've already tackled, if you guys saw the Tatum and Casey stories, I mean, you probably most likely have by this point. If you guys have seen those stories, then you know I've already tackled Jill surviving her fate in those stories, or looped her into the stories a different way. So I wasn't going to have a repeat of that, you know? So that way I don't have you guys waiting until February of next year, which isn't that far away. It's only 5 months away. So it really isn't a big deal. But to make you guys wait for a single tale just for like that would be preposterous. So that's why I just am going to be making it a fan-made Scream 7 with a lot of the details put in from Scream 7, but a whole different plot. And the main lead is going to be Jill Roberts and a way different storyline. And at the ending, I'm not spoiling it, but at the very end, it leaves a possibility. Now, for those of you who watched my What If Ed Survived, I said at the very end of that, do you guys want a part 2? Or do you want a remake, or just leave it be? Now, a lot of you were mixed about that, but the story is going to be remade because I felt like, why not? And I just felt like, since it was like near when I started the channel and everything, that I would just remake it overall. Because it seemed to be like a more or less 50-50 kind of vote between the folks and you guys and everything. So it more or less is just going to be that way. But for this, I say at the very end, do you guys, I'm just going to say this. The ending involves Dewey, okay? Because Dewey's already confirmed for Scream 7. We all know that, and it was meant to be a surprise. So here is what I'm going to say, and what I'm going to say right now, like both for at the end of when I, upload the story, and right now for telling you guys about the ending. Now, I'm not going to spoil the ending. All I'm going to say is that it involves Dewey. And now, here's what I'm going to say. So, Dewey basically is put in a situation where there's 3 scenarios. Either A, they're set up for a possibility of a fan-made Scream 8 in that story, even though it's like, I've never put in a situation where I made a spin-off season or extra movie or show in another story. Ed Surviving is the only case of that, but the story is getting remade, so it's different. So it's either it's put in a situation because of Dewey that there is a Scream 8. He ends up, not doing nice things to himself and just ending it all, or it's just left the way it is. And I guarantee you guys that by the end of the story, you guys are really going to want a Scream 8, a fan-made Scream 8. But that's all I'm going to say for now until the Jill Roberts story comes out. And besides the Casey and Tatum stories, you guys are probably going to label the Jill Roberts story as your favorite tale. And then after that one is my first Henry Danger what if. What if Henry stayed as Kid Danger? That one's going to be a short one, though. So don't be looking forward to anything like major, But yeah, that's the overall agenda for that. So I really hope that you guys are stoked for that. And I won't be posting anything major about the whole fan-made Screamate or anything like for the Joe Roberts story until the episodes come out. And then you guys can decide for yourselves, you know? So this time, unlike the Ed surviving one, I'm giving you guys more of an option, even though I'm labeling the option that you guys put in the factor for my Ed survive. But I've grown and developed the whole thing of the Omniverse since then. So it definitely is more labeled towards you guys having a choice, whereas before it was just me choosing just because, you know? Can't do any of this without you guys, so you guys definitely deserve to make that call. But overall, it's just going to wait until the Jill Roberts story comes out, you know? So yeah, you guys are definitely going to love it. And then the next 3 stories are What If Bucky Became Captain America, which is the story I'm working on right now. What If Amanda Young Survived and Saw? And then a Transformers story, What If Ironhide Was in Transformers Prime? And I've made a lot of good Marvel stories, but besides the Doc Ock and Green Goblin ones, I'm really going farther in depth with Bucky becoming Captain America than I ever thought possible. So you guys are going to really like that story. And then when I'm done with those 3 that I just mentioned, I'm going to be working on the final 3 tales of the Clara list, which I've showed you guys before. And by that point, I'll be working on the final 3 stories, like I said. And after that, I'll be showing you guys the next 2 lists. And that, before I continue, rambling, is that really you? Do I know you? Because anyone who says that knows me. So do I know you or something? Anyway, moving on from that while that guy answers. Did you or did you not see the whole Omni Games roster? Because Discord is the only way to see the roster. And I know you're not on Discord, but I told you a lot about it. You obviously know about it. And did you see the updates that the roster was complete? And if so, I would highly recommend, if possible, even if you're just going on for a second, check out the roster on the Discord. You don't have to stay on the Discord because I'm never going to force anyone to stay on my Discord. But I would highly recommend checking out the roster. And that's what I'm going to get to next. Turns out I made a pretty decent error, but not too major. When I told you guys I have over 20 lists of projects before I make the Omni games, turns out I was wrong. Because I have over 35 lists, it turns out. And that doesn't mean all of them are going to be stories. A lot of them are going to be simple one-parters or analysis. But here's the thing. I put a release date for the Omni games. If I have 3 lists, I have 5 lists before I get to the dark blue text that you guys will eventually see for my lists. So it won't be all white text anymore. I have 5 lists to do before that. So here's my thing. If I get those 5 lists done and get to the dark blue text by February, then the Omni games will be released then. But if I'm not able to, or I continue onwards and I still have lists by summertime, or just in general, if you guys get what I'm saying, then the Omni games will release in summer. Either way, you guys will see the Omni games by either February or summer of next year. I promise you guys that. What's up, King? Some guy named Luca Master apparently knows me and said, "Is it really you?" So I don't know who he is, but he sure as crap seems to know me. And this brings me to my final announcement. Since I told you guys, and hopefully all of you saw my other posts and updates on Discord and the channel, this brings me to my final big announcement. Next Sunday, exactly a week from now, a week and a day from now, is the 4-year anniversary of the Omniverse of Nick. Heck frickin' yes. We have made it through almost 4 years on this channel. And I have something to show you guys. Behold, along with the stream, exactly at midnight, and then later a stream, I present to you an AI rendered song that will be the new channel trailer and overall message and song for the channel, an Omniverse Odyssey. I've created intros, outros, and trailers that have been like little sing-alongs and little funny things, but no, this is an actual song. And before you ask, it's not me because I don't sing. It is actually just an AI rendered song of a random girl and everything, but it is freaking beautiful. So let me just tell you guys this. When you hear this, this might blow up. Now that's not me overhyping this, but I guarantee you that everyone is going to love this. And this is going to be the perfect way, besides a stream, to celebrate 4 years on this channel. And before I forget, I just want to say thank you guys, like, so much. Like, seriously. This year has been amazing. We thought that the past few years have been good. This year has been awesome. Like, gotten like near 500 subs, all these freaking views, and all the support. You guys have been awesome. So overall, like I said, with the whole idea for like asking you guys about the whole fan-made Scream 8 after the Joe Roberts thing, letting you guys have all these opinions and thoughts about like these projects, and giving you guys all this what if like time and everything, you guys deserve it. Seriously. You deserve as much closure and like spotlight as myself. And like, I wouldn't be like getting to the point where I'm trying to get up there on the YouTube platform if it wasn't for you guys. So overall, I'd say that this year, which isn't over yet, by the way, has been a freaking blast. We got the 4-year anniversary coming up. We got the Christmas special. We got like New Year's coming up. It's freaking crazy. So yeah, overall, hope you guys have caught up with the Omni Games roster and the projects, the updates, the videos. Because if there's any point of catching up with everything on this channel at this point, 2025 is the year for it. Because you guys thought that 2025 has been big? Oh boy. Like I said at the beginning of this year, 2025 is the start of humongous things for this channel. 2024, honestly, like, I'm going to go back to the COVID subject, Zeke, and that whole what if idea. Since COVID, I haven't really, even before that, I didn't really feel like there was a year to me. Maybe you guys have felt differently. There hasn't been a year to me that has stood out as like a year that I could full on remember. Sure, I remember my whole life since I was 6 years old. I always probably will. at least until I'm like old or something. But there's never been a year to me that's really stood out, that's like been awesome. A year that I can look back 10 years from now and be like, this year was a freaking blast. But this year, it is rocked, especially the summer. It's been amazing. And you guys have been a hefty part in that. And I bet you guys can agree. There's been, yeah, a bunch of real world stuff has, you know, some of it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. But that's always going to be the real world. There's always going to be bad things that happen, but I don't focus on that because that's not what the world is about. We don't dwell on the past. We don't focus on the negative. We build up, we strive, and we freaking move forward. My God, I really sound like a motivational speaker. But yeah, overall, to cut to the chase, this year is just the start of something. And I bet you guys can full on agree. I'll give you guys some time to talk so it's not just me yammering. I tend to do that if you guys couldn't tell. Most time, more or less, are okay with it. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but hey, if you guys are with me on the channel, then most likely you're used to me talking. How would you guys say that your years have gone? Like, overall, just this year, you know? How would you say the year's been for you as a person, for you guys? Finally, I beat the first guy on my team. Kamehameha! Xenoverse 2 is getting the 96 DLC. And Sparking Zero is getting a Daima DLC. So that's cool. People always complain like, hey, when's the games are dead because they're not getting DLC. But then they complain that Xenoverse 2 is getting too many DLCs. It just makes me think, like, do people even know what they want? Or is it just complaining is the only thing they care about? Why spend your life complaining when you can spend your life being happy and just living with what you got? Now, for me, of course, I'm like the whole trying to build up to this, not exactly being the most thrilled in the situation that I am in, but I'm still here and I'm going through life being just happy overall that I have people that support me and love what I do. Even if it took me 8 YouTube channels to get this far, it was worth it. It's been worth it. Do I have to fight 2 Trunkses in a row? That's new. Mine has been all right. Haven't been as motivated as I wanted to be, but I've made a lot of new friends and went new places. So kind of 50-50 between good and bad. I can testify to that. Not all years or any year is going to be perfect. You just have to be willing to go through it and just know that there's more to life than the bad, you know? There's always something new to do and something new to see. And just overall, it's just far more worth it to stay positive overall. Nuclear long shot or, Kaz. He'll be here around the hour and a half mark, I believe. So we'll most likely see him around 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. Also, WrestlePalooza for the WWE on ESPN is happening tonight. We got Cena and Lesnar. We got AJ Lee is back in the WWE. CM Punk's wife, aka the most greatest diva of all time. God dang it. And I had him too. I should have just went for the Dragon Fist. Speaking of WWE, John Cena only has, after WrestlePalooza, he only has 5 appearances left, and then he's done with the WWE forever. And Goldberg retired earlier this year, before SummerSlam. He retired right before my birthday. Why not? Oh, that reminds me. I was looking at comments on my other videos yesterday, and I forgot. I liked your comment, King Devin, but the comment specifically about your birthday, I never actually acknowledged that. I hearted the comment, but I never acknowledged that and told you happy birthday. My bad, bro. And I think I already shared this, but much against my better judgment, more or less, the reason July 18th or the day after or whatever, 19th, was so important was because that was my birthday. I think I already said that, but you generally don't want to say that stuff on the internet because it's more or less internet safety, That's why I didn't really, make the announcement saying it's my birthday and whatnot. I get a lot of people, say it's their birthday and whatnot, and they don't really have anything that affects them. But you never know. You get people like Goatfinner and those other people, they can use that, Oh, come on. How are you going to block that? I swear, there have been 96. There have been 96 voice actors for Android 19. People complain that Xenoverse 2 gets too many DLCs, but then complain whenever there's a DLC in place, but it takes forever to happen. It's like, bro, what do you want? It's not like the DLCs are just going to pop out of thin air. You got to give them time. Here's the thing. Here's a life lesson. People in the world, no matter if you do something to try and make them happy or not, people will always find an excuse to result to something into conflict. They will always find something to complain about and just to cause problems, you know? No matter what. Random question. If YouTube ever were to be banned or heavily restricted, would you move to a different platform or just quit altogether? That's a very good question. I don't know. If it got rid of all my videos and there was no way to move them to another platform, and it got rid of all the work I had put in all together, and there was no way to get those videos back, then I'd probably just quit. Because I've made a lot of videos, and that's a lot of work just to get to where I'm at. So I'd probably just quit. Because ain't no way that I'm going to start. Because at that point, I wouldn't even be able to create another YouTube channel. And that would get rid of mine and Nuclear Longshot or Kaz's channel, which would get rid of even more work to rebrand it. So it would just be pointless to continue on a platform that would just have ended up doomed in the first place. But I don't think we have to worry about that, especially considering the fact that the most popular YouTuber, Mr. Beast, is a billionaire, and he's trying to make YouTube the ultimate future for his life and possibly others. And he said it himself that YouTube is just going to get more and more popular, but we can't take him up on his word, especially because you never know what can happen, you know? So it just depends. We don't know. Speaking of people entering the master guy, if anybody saw him come in, apparently he knows me. And he's like, is that really you? And he never answered whenever I said, do I know you? He hasn't even answered. As for your question, wait, what does that say? Synos Light. As for your question, no, not until next Sunday, whenever it's my anniversary. It's premiered. If you guys look at my channel, you see it's actually premiered for midnight, exactly at midnight for the anniversary. So you got to wait a week and a day for that. Trust me, it'll be worth it. I'm just playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, aka what's it called? Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I almost forgot the name for a second. Who here, by the way, I've pretty much already said about all the updates and the projects and Discord and my channel, but just to be certain with the February or summer next year release date, who here, besides you, Zeke, who here has seen the full roster or the images, it doesn't matter which, of the Omni games? And if you guys can't or want to wait until the project comes out before you see the roster on Discord or can't go on Discord, just overall, I figured I would get a consensus or just overall see how many of you have seen it. Well then, King, I would definitely see it if you want before it comes out. But that's only if you want to see it. If not, that is totally up to you. Kamehameha, nothing. Oh, come on. What do you want me to do? I hate the clashes in this game. I can never time them right. I don't know what it wants me to do. The clashes in this game make the ones in freaking... It's so unnecessarily complicated. I feel like... Now I feel like I know who you are. Well, if I banned you for a very good reason. Sorry. I only ban people that are either trolls or, you know, try to slander me or, you know, freaking hurt me in some way, shape, or form. So, yeah. Really? Really? You really gotta freaking do that. I need a drink. I always have a drink on me. I hate when my throat gets dry. So whether it's a water, a tea, or juice, yeah, I always have a drink on me. Ain't no way I'm gonna let Master Roshi beat Grade 8 Baby. Dude, you're literally cornered. I don't know what you expect to do. Get off me! Would you get off? Thank you. Your account's 5 years old. Yeah, many of them are, but that doesn't exactly make a full-out excuse because, like I said, if I banned them for a good reason. Well, I would have to know the name of your Discord to figure out the reason I would ban you. And even if I did know your account name, it's likely that I banned you for a reason. I don't know why, because like I said, I would have to look into your account name. I don't pay attention enough to trolls and different things like that to memorize, like, especially if the trolls have multiple account names, which 90% of the time they do. Like Goat and KJ and GMB and King of Portals. And they're 6,000. Wait a minute. Are you player 428? Well, that's a long freaking moment of silence. The only other reason that I ban people besides them being trolls or trying to hurt me or slander me in any way is very long moments of inactivity. Like they're inactive for more than a month or half a year or close to a year. And then at that point, I just talk to them on YouTube because there's no reason. Because the only ones that were recently in my server that joined was player 428 and Laszlo something, or what's his name? Derry or something like that. You were not. Monica was never in my Discord at all. So I don't know what you're trying to insinuate. Yeah, I know you are, King. I would never expect you to be inactive for long. And we're good friends, so I would have no reason to ban you. I could just kick off the server, but sometimes I don't ban because I want to get rid of them because I don't like them or whatever. I just ban because I don't feel like they're on enough for me to want to keep them on there. You know? And then if they're not on there or they're inactive, like Time Assassin, he was not active anymore on YouTube, and then he stopped talking on Discord. So I felt there was no reason to talk to him on either platform unless he actually decided to come back. I barely won that.
What do you think?
Give me 1 second. My back severely needs cracked, and this chair is the only thing to do that. Alright. Just had to freaking straighten myself. Well, I'm sorry, dude, but I do not know anybody named Monica, and neither do I know anybody named Sparkus. So, sad to say, I don't think you were on my Discord. You must be making a mistake, dude. Trust me, I would know. Speaking of the Omni games, I have a question for you guys. Those of you who have seen the roster or have seen the images of the roster, either or, it doesn't matter. Who do you guys think? I mean, I pretty much asked King already and maybe a few other people. Who do you guys think is going to be the winner, and who do you think is going to be the first eliminated? I guess, dude. Jeez. I did not mean to do that. Okay, there we go. I'm kind of in the middle of a game right now. And I would certainly not want to die. I mean, I can just pause the game. Whatever. The frick do you mean? Their abilities? No. What are you talking about? GMV, that's KJ. King of Portals, another KJ. "28 accounts have been banned." Yep. Monica's on the list. Now, let me go to tabs on my Discord, and I will see if I can find the name, or maybe there's a reason why I banned you. Because a few people commented on my Discord that I got rid of. Show blocked messages. Nope. I don't know yet. You gotta give me a minute. Gotta look on my thing. Takes me a minute. I got a lot of tabs on my Discord. I like birds very much. Felt like I saw something, but gotta wait. Nothing there. The frick. Why am I not seeing anything? Okay, this is gonna take a minute. Felt like this was gonna be, like, straight off the get-go. Apparently not. General discussion. I swear that I would have seen it sooner. Oh, wait. Ultra Mist. No, that's Ultra Mist. That's not. I like birds very much. Wait. Oh, we're at the hour mark. Nice. Now I know why I banned you. It's on my general discussion. There was a dude, I like birds very much, they are so cool. You appeared at the exact same time that he did, and whenever he started showing a bunch of random pictures of a bunch of random guys, and then you showed a freaking picture of a cat, and then both y'all just started posting a bunch of random pictures and doing almost exactly what a troll would do, almost. And I don't allow that on my Discord. If you're in a Discord, you can talk to me. That's perfectly fine. We can talk about things like for your guys' YouTube channels, just random discussions, but don't be posting a bunch of random pictures just because. Now, if this were like a jokative channel or like something more like funny related or like a what if that's like really funny or something like that, then I would have just accepted that right off the get-go. But not like this. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys. I was trying to say it without being hurtful. Because that's not what I'm about. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, overall, you're more than welcome to post things. Yes, if they're the topic or something you're working on, or you want to share something, that's perfectly fine. I am more than happy and okay with that. But if you're just posting random pictures just to post random pictures, and you're doing it at the exact same time that you appear alongside another guy, then that just shows me that you're trying to be a deliberate troll. Now that might be your sense of humor, but it just I've dealt with situations close to that and I don't buy it. And yes, King and Zeke are right. It's just not funny. I don't deal with funny if it's meant as spam or if it's not related to what I'm working on. Like, say for example, I'm doing something like, I don't know, something stupid, like, what if the Grimace Shake started the apocalypse or something stupid like that? Then I would accept your pictures if it was something related to that. But if it's just to do something dumb and just post just because, then it's showing me that you just want to spam and post things just to do it. And I'm not like that. If this were one of my older channels, like my first YouTube channel, or like one of my older ones, then I'd maybe have a little bit more leeway, because that's when I first started creating things. But not in the Omniverse. Sorry. I don't really buy that. You're more than welcome to comment on my channel, and you're more than welcome to be a member of the Omniverse. It's just, I don't really give second chances anymore. I dealt with a bunch of trolls last year that brought me to pretty much tears. So, which is more or less besides the point. I don't care about that anymore. Don't worry about it, Stone Nugget. I'll get back to your comments here in a second. It's old news from last year. But yeah, I don't give second chances anymore. If something happens now, I mean business. Because I'm trying to stay as professional as I can, work with what I got, and do better. Thank you, King. Now, to answer your question, so that way we can move on from this whole discussion. I need to catch up with comments. That's what I hate. I hate catching up with comments, especially if I get a lot of them. See, here's the thing. The more popular I get, I'm going to be catching up with a lot of them. So I'm going to need help with that. Not specifically from you guys, but from different people, you know? So let me just catch up with a few comments here. Are there abilities included? I don't know about first eliminated, but I have a feeling Negan will make it to the finals. I mean, that's a good option, more or less. And TF Motion Freak, which I'm surprised he isn't here yet. He's not often here on Saturdays. He's really busy on Saturdays. He's actually 40 subs away from me in less than a year. So you gotta give him his flowers. But I have a feeling is Pennywise just gonna be a clown in Omni games? Pennywise is not in there, nor is Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees. I'm including superhuman people like John Wick and Leon Kennedy and like strong people, but I'm not including immortal people because that would be unfair. And I'm also making the Squid Game guards have stronger weapons. They had like mini pistols in the show, but I'm including top tier magnums and like the strongest magnum that you can think of because I want it to stand out as, you know, Nick's Omni games and like be, because no one has ever made, think of this as like my creation of Fortnite, basically, except it's not, you know? Think of it as like that. Whereas I'm creating my own version of Squid Games with characters from all across media and real life. Because that's what Fortnite does, except, you know, this obviously isn't Fortnite, it's Squid Games. But yeah, that's more or less what I'm doing. I'm not including people like Pennywise or Jason or Freddy, because that would be unfair, because they can't die to a gun. So, yeah. Anyways, your money's on John Dory? Okay. So we got TF Motion mentioned that Gollum from Lord of the Rings was going to die in the first round. I mean, maybe. We don't know that. Anyways, so Negan and John Dory. Okay. Well, I don't know until I work on it February or summer, because like I said, that's whenever it's going to be the release date for the Omni games. So stay tuned and hyped and packed, because definitely going to be one of those times. I don't know yet, but it'll definitely be one of those times. Pennywise was on the list? No, Pennywise was not on the list. People asked me if Pennywise or Jason or Freddy could be on the list, but I turned them down because, like I said, that would be unfair. That's like including Goku on the list. He's way too strong to be in a Squid Game. I did include Mr. Satan, though, or Hercule, because he was shot in Dragon Ball and he can actually get shot and die. Whereas someone like Goku or someone like that, it's just way too unfair. Especially because Goku's beyond multiverse tier at this point. You think he belongs in a Squid Game? Frick no. Negan's definitely making it to the finals. He's strong and manipulative enough to get strong alliances. Will they have their signature weapons? Like Lucille, for example. Oh, that's what you mean by abilities, like weapons and things like that, and like their signature things. That's a good question. Like, okay, so Lucille, Rick's Python, and like swords and guns and weapons, yes, they will be able to get those things while the games go on. Keep in mind, I'm not including just one season, I'm including all 3 of the seasons. Because if I were to do just one season with people like Leon, Rick Grimes, Negan, John Wick, it's not going to finish with just a few people left at the end. No way! It's going to be over 100 or 200 still left. Especially depending on the situation. But then you also got the games like the Cookies and the Glass Bridge and stuff like that. So it honestly just depends. Like I said, I don't know yet until I get started on the project. So I don't know yet. All I can say is that check out the Discord roster. And if you go onto the Omniversal Discord, my username is on my homepage. And then if you click About, my username is right there. And when you go onto the Discord, the very bottom tab on my Discord, way at the bottom, is Nick's Omni Games roster. You have to go to the way top or check out the media tab on my Discord to see the entire roster without having to scroll all the way up. Otherwise, the Google Doc for the roster has been erased. So the Discord is the only way you're going to see the roster until I make a video on it, because I'm going to say this right now to everybody. Before the release date, February or summer, for the Omni games, I'm going to be releasing a video for the entire roster. So that way, I'm not making it without anybody on YouTube here knowing who the people are without going on the Discord to see it. Because trust me, there's going to be a lot of people that don't go on the Discord to see the roster, especially the pictures. So, with that said, I'm going to be making a video by the time the release date for the project comes around the corner. So that way you guys know who is going to be in the games. Do you plan to follow it closely with the Squid Game original show? Like, do you plan to have a revolt in season 2, for example? Negatory. What I'm planning on doing is just having them go through all the games and the last one gets the prize money. That's it. The only things that will be affected is that the master will be different. The roster is obviously different. The Squid Game guards are going to have upgraded weapons. All 3 seasons will be included into one big game with the Squid Game at the very end, like that area, the Squid Game, the literal Squid Game at the end being the final thing, except it might just be a fight to the death, whereas the game that it was in the original, just to make it more fun compared to how it was in the original show, whereas it's just lame. And the prize money will be affected, and there will actually be a little mini maybe story. By the way, that reminds me, all the roster that you guys see actually is going to be like the best. Not only will it be the funniest, craziest, and downright just blown out of proportion roster that you have ever seen, but it will actually give you guys a chance to maybe request a bunch of stories for even the people who lose, so you guys can get what ifs on them on this Omniverse in the future. So think of this, Nick's Omni games, as an entrance for people in the roster to be on what ifs in the future of this channel. And I'm just going to spoil the master right now. It's going to be Omni, the channel mascot, our channel mascot. And speaking of that too, hopefully you guys have seen both on the channel and the Discord, Omni now has a full body. Because before, Omni was just made on, you know, Meta AI with just a design with like half his body. But I just recently, especially for Thunder's Infinite Omniversal Quest, made him a full body. And that's freaking awesome. So overall, if you guys have any questions, comments, opinions, or anything like that, you guys have till February or summer of next year to do all that, more or less, and just enjoy the stuff that comes before that. And speaking of 2026, Scream 7 and Avengers Doomsday comes out next year. Well, Scream 7 comes out in February, and then Avengers Doomsday comes out at the very end of next year, but you guys get my point. Like I said, 2025 is the start of a massive future for the world and for us. Just everybody. And I bet you guys can agree on that. Big stuff. Speaking of projects, updates, and vids, how have you guys been enjoying everything? Like the stories and everything like that? Especially since we're nearing the end of the Clara list in production. Or I mean production-wise. You guys get what I meant. Why didn't you block that? I mean, I get it, dude. You have one arm, but dude, you could have blocked that. But trust me, whenever it comes out, it's gonna be worth it. Same with an Omniverse Odyssey. The song, you guys are gonna freaking love it. Well, that's okay. You don't have to watch other shows and everything unless you want to. So just watching The Walking Dead, that's okay. Just as long as you like the stuff that you see and, you know, we all get along and everything, I'm full on okay with whatever you guys decide to watch. No, I have not seen that. Android 19 again? Dude, I do not want to fight Android 19 for the 78th mother freaking time. Yeah, die, trash. I bet you couldn't absorb that one, could you? Yeah, have 78 different voice actors for Android 19. Well, well, well. Goku in 19 once again. Except this time I ain't got no heart illness to frickin' kill me. Because I'm already dead. It's funny because I have a halo over my head. Yeah, you did. Why would you run into that like an idiot? Why would you do that? Don't you just love whenever people do stupid things? Yeah, okay, that was mature. Yeah, like I'm gonna lose to freaking Goldo. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. I mean, not yeah to that, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, thanks, I guess. Question mark? Have you guys liked the recent stories? The ones before the Clara list to finish off the Roman Reigns list, and Clara's story so far, for those of you who have been watching it. Persona. I've heard of it. I just haven't gotten, like, interested into it.
Okay, bring it on! Now then, here's the inaugural match! Fast, and return to the ruthless killer once more. Now then, this will be your final test.
Yeah, I don't care. Can you stop saying that? Now I gotta fight freaking Goten and crap. Yeah, great. That's fun. Don't tell me I'm gonna run to that. Maybe not.
What now, 17? We're done messing around. You asked for this.
Yeah, not so tough now, are you? Now I gotta fight Vegito. Vegeets. Maybe I don't want to forget it.
Time to clean up. What now, 17? We're done messing around. You asked for this.
Oh, great. You just had to run. Of course. From Vegito to Vegeta. Yeah, that's a smart choice. Nice try. Okay, maybe I'm still gonna die anyway. It's shower time! What's up, TF? Didn't know if you were going to be showing up. Haven't checked out your makeshift part 1 yet, but I plan to later tonight or tomorrow. So TF, now that you're here, who do you saw the whole roster, right? If so, then who do you think is going to be the one that loses first, or the people that lose first? And who do you think is going to be the winner overall? And like I said, the release date will either be February or summer of next year. And next year we also got Avengers Doomsday at the very end of the year and Scream 7 in February. So if I did release the Omni games in February, that would actually be perfect freaking timing for... I'm almost thinking of just making it February so that it's just in time for Scream 7. But I think I'm still going to wait, just based on the fact that I don't know where my projects are going to be by February. So we'll see. We'll just see where everything goes by then. Yeah, that's probably the better decision. But I have people in my audience to help me in certain situations. Always helps when you have a very smart, reliable, and compassionate audience. Yeah, there is a lot of good ones. I already beat you already, man. Why are you coming back for round 2? Also, we got a week and a day before next Sunday and the celebration for 4 years on the Omniverse of Nick. And you're 40 subs away from me. I've risen quite a bit in the past couple weeks because of the recent stuff that I've posted. But you're still inching closer and closer to me. And even though I am streaming that day like I always have, right at midnight, I'm not going to be awake for it most likely because of work, but it will be premiering live regardless of whether or not I am awake. It'll be premiering live, and you guys will get to see the lyric video for the song. And if it blows up enough and this channel receives massive freaking success from it, not only am I going to promote it to like Spotify and other music sites, but I'm also going to make an official video like most music people do. And I'm going to include scenes from other shows and movies and try to compile an official video to make it like truly worth like an Omniverse Odyssey. No, Michael Myers wasn't on the list because, like I said, I can't include Michael Myers, I can't include Freddy Krueger, can't include Jason, I can't include Pennywise. What if Madison never hit Troy? Troy surviving and multiple other Troy-themed what-ifs are saved for the future. Yeah, if I included immortal people that can't get shot and die, then it would be unfair. That's like including Garlic Jr. 1, he can shoot energy blasts, and 2, he's immortal, like Zamasu. Hercule is the only Dragon Ball character that I added. I thought about doing Videl, but she's much stronger than Hercule for one thing. She has a small, tiny little manipulation of ki, and even though she can get shot and hurt, it's just not worth it. If Lightning McQueen became Venom, that's basically what if the symbiotes were in cars, and I'm honestly gonna say no to that. That's kind of too silly. I mean, it sounds like a sort of decent premise, but overall, just because of what it is, I'm just gonna have to say no. Does it mean you won't see a variation of that in the Thunder's Infinite Omniversal Quest? You might, but I don't know. Get off of me! I don't think that I added Bulma. No, I don't think that I added her. And, I mean, I did put Eugene Porter, Sheldon Cooper, Melton Mamet. I put a bunch of smart guys like that. But as for Bulma, I might have not put her because she's too smart. That's why I don't even think... I mean, I did put Jimmy Neutron, so I might have added Bulma, but I'd have to re-look at the list again. Art getting Venom's already saved. King Devin asked me that last time. I told him it was already saved. I believe that's saved too. Yeah, I think that's a very good reason why she's probably not in the roster. And it will help to better clarify. That's why in February or summer, depending on when I do it, that's why I'm creating a video for the roster before I make the games themselves, because not only will it help me to better analyze whenever I make the games and gives me a better idea instead of scrolling through freaking Discord a million times, but it helps you guys because it lets you guys know who is going to be in the games for those who don't go on the Discord. So ultimately, it helps all of us. Get off!
I've been waiting for this.
How are you going to deflect that at such close range? That would basically be what if Shockwave went to Earth, except in a different way, because I plan on doing it a different way. And ultimately, if Cliffjumper and RC got stranded and Shockwave went to Earth, the Autobots would be screwed. But if Shockwave went and RC and Cliff did go to Earth, then they'd have more of a chance. So overall, I'm just going to say Shockwave kind of solos in that. With Cliffjumper and RC just being stuck there and maybe not being as lucky as freaking Shockwave, who was basically pretty much the strongest, if not just one of the strongest cons. But for Shockwave going to Earth, I have a much different premise set up for that. So promise you'll definitely see a story at least arise out of that one.
You know, I'll fight you right to the bitter end.
You're not first, Kaz. Get the F out of here with that. I love how you always say you're first, even though you're clearly not. Great, now you got me kicked by Yajirobe. Freaking fantastic. This guy. What do you mean? Come. Why do you keep kicking me? You're not second either! What do you mean? Don't encourage him! Great! Look what you started! Look what you started! Ugh. Great. See what you did, Cass. I don't care.
It really takes it out of you when you go all out. Don't know about you, but I'm hungry. Who's up for lunch?
Me? I'm just kidding. Who cares what Charlotte thinks? No one cares what Charlotte thinks. Alright. I've been playing Sparking Zero for a minute. Alright. I think, since I already beat Outlast, I think I'm gonna move it to Minecraft. I forgot that I placed literally like a million withers and other mobs here. That's loud and obnoxious. Yeah, how about I leave? How about I leave and not return? Oh, all right. All right. You can just die. I almost just killed my dog. That would have been a no-no. Don't you just love whenever stuff and things have to happen? Just stuff and things. Obsidian. Omni Death Trident. No! I didn't mean to freaking do that. Oh, dang. Give me a second. No, I'm not playing Roblox! I literally said Minecraft. I don't know, that should have been a dead frickin' giveaway. The updated Minecraft. I'm not playing that garbage game. Time to do stuff and things, and I just lost some Skittles. Oh my god. Alright, where's my freaking headset? Beep, beep, beep. No, I did not want to click on stupid things. Thank you very much. Oh my god. Stop. Was in the Bayverse. What if Terminator was in the Bayverse? What was the last one? Besides Terminator and Megan? I can't see the rest of that comment, and I'd rather not go to the frickin' last part of that comment. Just, like, you know, I would rather not do that. Was in TFP. Alright, those ones are saved. I just missed one part of that comment. And now I'm going to kill this stupid thing. And this minnow. And this minnow. And this minnow. Man, a lot of minnows want to die. RoboCop. Hey, yo, Chaz, I invited you to Minecraft. So get your head out of the universe and go into the Omniverse, please. I tried to come up with some sort of way to make that saying, like, sound cool, but, like, I don't know. It sounded kind of dumb. Look, we can't all be perfect. Where's my doggy? That's my war bell, just so everybody knows. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. I don't know how we got it before so that everybody could hear your voice. But if you remember, could get that situated so that way we could do that. Or like, was it Discord or some crap? Yes, I get it. I'm stepping on things that make footprint sounds. And then there's lava and a turtle and thingamajiggies. Dead turtle. Dead turtle. I will shoot this crossbow straight into that turtle. I do not care whether it's a turtle, whether it's a wolf, or whether it's freaking something. I will shoot it. I don't care. Well, I'm gonna have to get on Discord via computer because I'm currently on Restream on the phone. Is this sheep really gonna get in my face? Yeah. That was a bad decision there, sheep. I had to make a sheep joke at least one time. Dog, shut up. You know, I was gonna name the dog, but I couldn't figure out how to do the stupid name tag setting. So, you know what? I'm just gonna call you Dumb Wolf. Because why not? Hey! What the frick do you think you're doing? Okay, I'm gonna just get into frickin' voice or whatever. Let me frickin' figure this out. Hello?
Hi guys, it is Kaz from EG Cats here.
Okay, if you guys can hear him all right. Maybe I don't even need this mic. Like, I don't even need my headset if we're not gonna... I don't even think I need the headset. Because we... Shut up! That is nothing close to what I sounded like.
And that is exactly what you just sounded like.
Bro. How are you going to go ahead and tell me what I sound like? Do you realize that I have over 600 videos and over 20 vids on our channel that I guarantee you I know what I sound like?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that with your hundreds of videos?
Yeah.
See, that's what you sounded like. Okay, you're straight up messing with me right now.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, chill out there, Butch.
My name's not Butch.
I don't care if your name is Abraham Lincoln's daughter. I don't even know if Abraham Lincoln had a daughter. Did Abraham Lincoln have a daughter, guys? By the way, bye, TF. I know he had a wife. She was front row that day. Abraham Lincoln's probably my favorite president. You know, I tell you who my least favorite president is? Nixon. Where is my stupid wolf?
Yeah, where is that stupid wolf?
Hey, only I get to call him a stupid wolf. I specifically named him that for a reason.
Is he stupid?
Yes.
Like you?
Oh! I see how it is. Stupid sheep getting in my way because apparently these sheep do not value their existences. I would have suggested playing freaking Fortnite or, you know, sparking or something like that, but I wanted to actually play something in this stream that would last us through the whole thing and not make me bored out of my mind. Where is my dumb wolf so we can start this freaking thing? Like, he is the last of the Omni Death Army or Omni Wolf Death Army. You get the point.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is. Okay. Anyway. Okay, I want to know where the frickety flip-flop frickers my freaking wolf disappeared too. I don't know what I said either.
Yeah, I don't know what you said either.
I don't, okay, bruh. Nobody was asking if you understood it. It only matters if I understood it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Your opinion totally
Makes
matters.
sense to me.
It makes sense to me. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert, guys. I did show Eugene Kaz Nuclear Longshot, whatever the frick you want to call him. I did show him the song at least a week and a day before it's going to premiere on the anniversary of the channel. And did you check it out?
When did you?
What?
Oh, yeah, I seen the message on it. I didn't check it out yet.
Well, don't play it to the stream.
I wouldn't be able to hear it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, definitely not before it premieres during the anniversary, because midnight of the anniversary, right whenever that day hits next Sunday, is when it'll premiere live. I might be asleep for it, but it's still going to premiere live for everybody to see. And then later that day will be the usual stream for the anniversary. It's going to be the best one yet. Not only did I create a lyric video for it, not only is it an AI, very beautiful freaking song for it, but if it gets popular enough, I will not only promote it to like Spotify and other music sites, but I'm also going to make official video for it where I'm going to get like video clips, or I'll have someone like, or I'll ask some people and maybe get some help from other people to like make a compilation of like other media like Walking Dead, Dragon Ball, WWE, and make like an official video for the song. But that's only if by some miracle it blows up. Which I would think, because of how freaking nice, I've never created a lyric video before besides my Christmas specials. I've created like intros and outros and trailers and stuff like that, but I've never made a like lyric video for an actual song. And you know what's even better? It's fully mine. Like, no audio, and anything in it is someone else's. That's what makes AI creation that much better, because not only some people make the AI and they make like AI covers or something like that, but this was a full-on AI song. And the way that the lady for the song and everything works, and the music, it's like, it's freaking beautiful. So, fingers crossed it blows up, because that's going to be like, I'm thinking the new channel trailer. Like every half a year up to year, I said that I was going to make like a new channel trailer and a bunch of messages and stuff like that. But if this truly gets to like being like huge and everything, I might just keep it as the permanent channel trailer forever. And the only reason I have my channel trailer still on my shorts tab and didn't get rid of it like the other channel trailers is because that short got me 500 plus views and quite a bit of likes. So I don't want to ruin the revenue I'm going to get from that. But yeah, overall, got a week and a day before that premieres and the stream and everything like that. So especially I want to hopefully get Damon here, and then I definitely hope that you're going to be there, and for the stream especially. Because it's going to be probably the biggest anniversary for the channel ever. And we've, of course, collabed in a video, and you've been a good help for the channel and everything like that. By the way, guys, if you guys have not already, definitely check out his YouTube channel as well as our combined channel. His is called UGN Kaz, and ours is the Omniversal Duo. It's had several rebrands, several different names, but it's still kicking. It's the only surviving channel of mine that I have left besides this one. There is still my MLG Davis and my Nick's book reviews, but they're inactive and pretty much, you know, non-useful accounts. And then there's my Triforceful God, which used to be Pro Gamer Nick. And that's just a watching account. There's no videos left or anything. People are still subbing to me, but I think it's only because I have over 20, 30 playlists of like watching stuff, WWE, music, etc. But yeah, I think my dog is just pretty much useless at this point. I can't find him anywhere. And I had a bunch of potions to actually empower him and make him the strongest dog ever. But I guess I'm going to have to do this myself. Also, I saw how you empower your stuff. Maybe that's the reason I also keep losing. It's because you enchant your stuff in a much newer and different way, and I'm still going with the old-fashioned way. Right now, I'm currently working on What If Bucky Became Captain America, and besides my Doc Ock and Green Goblin stories, I'm really going in with how I'm working on it, so it's probably going to be one of the top Marvel stories. I'm waiting! That is nothing close at all to what I sound like. You know what? Set to survival and fight me like a man. Attack! Ha! Finally got to your base and knocked you off of it. What do you have to say to that? Oh, that's the game that we're gonna play, huh?
Yep.
Oh, bollocks! Shut up! You can't do that to me! Tonight is WrestlePalooza for the WWE. And AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife, aka the greatest diva of all time, she's freaking back! Cena's fighting Lesnar for the last time. And yeah, it's freaking awesome. Come on! can't kill me. I'm the most powerful being in the universe. Even though I've gotten killed multiple times in different video games. Die! I would have laughed if that was my wolf.
Apparently this is the first time I fucking picked up red flowers or whatever.
One would think that you would love picking up red flowers.
I know. Hey look, we're red.
The frick?
Attack!
You're like, your sheep's gonna do jack. That's
Hey,
a...
that's his name, Jack.
Yeah, you know what his other name is? Making a bad decision.
No!
Yeah, you know what? Screw that sheep and screw you too.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? Hey, don't shoot arrows at me. There's no point in that. Stop hitting me. Ow. You're very mean. As if I'm not hitting you. Stop spinning around like a Beyblade.
No.
Well, maybe you don't get a choice in the matter.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you running away like a pleb?
Trying to get away from the no TNT zone.
There is no TNT zone.
Yes, there is.
Ruh-roh.
I bet you.
God, what are you doing? God. Stop hitting me!
Are you running?
Wait! I can explain. See, this is why dogs in Africa eat children. I mean, I don't know if they actually do that, but we're not going to talk about that.
Maybe we should talk about that.
There's nothing close to what I sound like. A plop. Hey, yo, do you motherfucking mind?
I do.
Well, I don't. And we got this pleb over here. Eh. That's not what I sounded like. Eh. What the frick was that?
Me eating an apple.
Eh. Can you stop shooting me?
No.
Well, I didn't give you a choice.
Hi. Can you stop shooting me?
No.
I didn't give you a choice.
Hey. Rude.
Hey. What do you want, like that fucking one guy from the Lego commercials?
I don't know who that one guy from the Lego commercials is from a ham sandwich. Hey, chicken, get out of my way. Chickens don't deserve to live if they get in my way. Eh. Are we just gonna do this all day?
It's what it sounds like, though. I love thorns. Why they make it sound retarded? I don't know.
Because you are retarded?
So you're telling me if I go outside and prick myself with a thorn, it'll make it sound?
Maybe. Eh. Stop shooting me! Are these red arrows? Or are they just on fire?
On fire. Hey, that's my meat shield.
I don't care if it's your freaking
Shoot one of
thing.
your arrows out of the air.
Huh?
It looked like I shot one of your arrows out of the air.
Arrow of infestation?
What?
Apparently I have arrows of infestation.
Cool. Hi.
Wait, I can explain.
I'm sure you can.
Maybe we can work something out.
I'm sorry, it's not hell, it's the nether.
If you kill me, it will send a bad message.
I'm gonna send your ass to Otherworld.
If you kill me, maybe someday you'll die too.
What?
Get the frick away from me now!
Really? Your fucking little Frostwalkers. Annoying! Well,
Die! How'd you get over there?
well, that's a first. I've never seen your chest plate break before your boots or your leggings.
Well, maybe don't do that. How the frick?
Why are you running? Why are you running? If I don't want to die, you idiot.
Freaking! I just. This is why. That's not what I sound like.
Why does the animal suddenly look different in this game?
I am getting armor. Back the frick up. Thank you, kind sir.
Oh.
It's potion time. Why are you running?
Good question.
Fire! Starting to catch on to how I attack. That doesn't pose well. Back up! Back up now! Omni spare! I said Omni spare! I said Omni spare! Hey!
I think it's weak.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Okay, maybe Mr. Nice Guy. Don't touch me. Oh, so now it's funny, huh?
Was that a silverfish?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
What kind of arrows do you have?
I may have accidentally got infestation instead of poison for one of my loots. For 50 of my arrows, I might have accidentally got infestation instead of poison. But that might be the only error that I made.
Oh, damn. It's fucking overkill.
I want to freaking make sure you die.
Well, you ended up just hurting yourself, so you know what?
Shut up! Let me out! Why can't I freaking beat
A
you?
normal looking cow?
Ah!
Wow. Oh, the fucking head glitch. Take it. Shut up, frog. At least you have another way to make minions now. Even though you just killed them. I kind of like it because it lets me repair my stuff.
You're gonna freaking leave me alone.
I don't think so.
Yes. Too bad. You don't get a choice in the matter. That is never gonna do it! People on freaking internet probably think I'm high right now. Freaking get away from me! How are you freaking so close to me? Yee, 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 yee. Get away! Freaking A. Yeah, excuse you.
Yeah, well, excuse you. That's the way you make it bear.
Stop freaking coming at me!
That's what she said. That's the wrong one. Oh my god.
You blocked all of that? How strong is that shield?
Pretty strong, man.
Apparent freakingly.
Goku might want to fight this shield.
Yeah, alright. I guess if you're gonna freaking do that, I'm gonna freaking do that. Okay. Hey! I didn't attack you!
Well,
That's not fair!
oh,
That's not fair!
alright, get your shit.
Yeah, how am I supposed to trust you?
Good question.
You're an a-hole, you know that? If somehow, like, I get it, I just died 3 times in a row, but, like, if somehow I lose this time and it's your fault, like, I think I might lose it. I will commit mass genocide. You understand?
Nope.
42, 53, 69. Here, take that piece of garbage. Fango, Tango, Mango. 42, 53, 69, 24.
Yep, blood, where's your helmet?
I didn't have another helmet in my ender chest. Fango, Tango, Mango. 42, 53, 69, 24.
42.
I already said 42, you need me?
21. 20.
Quit freaking attacking me. Why are there so many goddamn turtles? For once, I didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. Frick! Okay. One more time. Try to make it for the last 20 minutes of the stream. Then afterwards, we'll decide where our future goes from there. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Shat. All right, I get it. I'm poisoned.
Me too.
Don't mock me. I'll kill you, pig. Son of a biscuit! Let me out of here! Surprised you let me escape.
Allah Akbar.
Okay.
Shut up, frog.
I'll kill that frog.
Uh-oh. I heard that.
Eh. So who do you think's going to win for my Omni games?
I don't know. I probably have to look at the rest of the roster.
Say who?
So I'd probably have to look at the rest of the roster.
Oh. Well, you have till February or summer next year to do it. So plenty of time. Ooh. Now you're screwed.
Oh.
You're mine. The win is mine, Red Man.
Really? Try to get on top of the tree. No. I put the... Okay. Come back here. Oh, what happened to all those kills? All that bravado. That's sad. Oh, apparently that's not what I was missing. Okay. I'm retarded, apparently. Okay, well,
Yes! I finally beat you.
what was that noise?
It was me clapping.
No, I meant the...
I don't know. Finally! Finally, since starting this Minecraft, I beat you in a fair fight. Whew! That took a lot out of me. I thought I'd spend another 68 games trying to beat you. You clearly excel in this Minecraft more than me. Took me over 5 attempts this time in this round to beat you. And I didn't even need the end or nether or anything. It just took strategy. Whew! I think we're honestly going to end the stream. We're at that point. All right, guys, that does it for this stream. So, if there's any questions, comments, or concern regarding the Omni games, let me know, because we have till February or summer of next year to solve it and, you know, get it done. And since Scream 7 and Avengers Doomsday are next year, if there's what ifs or anything like that regarding those two things, let me know in the comments, along with the whole Jill Roberts potential Scream 8 regarding Dewey and all that stuff. You'll understand more whenever I make the project. And if there's anything, any what ifs, any questions, or just anything you guys want to talk about, the Discord and the comment section is open. And got a week and a day before the anniversary and the song and everything like that. Obviously, tomorrow is always off because it's Sunday. I'll see you guys next week for the videos and the normal schedule. And then stream and Sunday stream and the anniversary. So 2 streams for the weekend. You guys will love next weekend. I promise you guys that. But with all that said, guys, thank you for joining me in this stream. Got quite the crowd this time, honestly. So it was a good stream overall. And I'll see you guys next time. You want to say goodbye to the folks?
Adios, amigos.
All right.